Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Easter. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. So today I thought I would film a little exam preparation video. It is coming to exam season for a lot of us right now. A lot of people who probably watch my videos are either doing their GCSEs, A-levels, some sort of university exams. Just, I don't know, you might just be interested in what I'm doing to prepare for exam season at secondary school. I don't know. I just thought this would be a really handy video just to show you like what I sort of do before exam season starts to help clear my mind, to help me get prepared and just all ready. Some of these might be a bit obvious to some of you guys, some of them might be a bit new. I just really hope this helps some of you guys out and it is interesting. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So first things first, I always make a revision timetable or some sort of plan of what I want to do leading up to my exams. This usually starts a lot earlier than now. However, it's not too late to start. If you have this sort of plan, you can dedicate time to working every single day, but then also schedule time for you so you're not like overworking yourself or not underworking yourself. For me, I find that when it gets to exam season, 5 to 6 hours of revision a day is amazing for me. Sometimes other people work better in smaller chunks, sometimes people work better in bigger chunks. I personally like working for about an hour, then having like a 15-minute break, working for an hour, having a 15-minute break or something around those lines. I do want to try some other techniques like Pomodoro. I really want to try that technique, so maybe I'll film a little revision video on my vlog channel where I try that if anyone would be interested, where you like revise for 20 minutes, have a 5-minute break, that sort of thing. I personally like dedicate about 6 hours a day to revision, and then the rest of the time I spend doing things that I love and things that are going to help me relax. I always sort of like write down every single thing I need to go over. So for this exam season, I only have 3 exams. I usually have 4 after Christmas and then 4 in summer for my course, but this time I only have 3. I've already completed one of my modules, thank God. So 3 exams are coming up. A lot of people think to space out their revision equally. However, I feel like you have to balance out your modules or your subjects or whatever you're doing into like categories that you need more help in or that you know a lot better, because there's no point in me revising loads of stuff that I already know and that I've already retained when I'm really struggling with another subject or module. Throughout my A-levels and my GCSEs, I would always print out the mark scheme. It is literally a godsend having a mark scheme. I hate that we don't really have a mark scheme at university. We sort of have to make our own, or we just get a sort of a bit of guidance on what could come up. However, a mark scheme was literally my lifesaver during GCSEs, A-levels. It helped me get the good grades that I did. For anyone wondering, I got 1 A star, 8 A's and 2 B's at GCSE, and then I got ABC at A-level. That's how I got good grades, I'd say. Like, mark schemes were my biggest friend during exam season. So if you do have exams with a mark scheme, definitely print it out. Make sure you cover everything that could possibly come up on the exam. It sort of gives you that guidance. But I make my own mark schemes at university. You'll see on the overlays, but I literally write out all the topics that I need to cover and need to learn before the exam, and then I will mark up how much time I think it will take to write out cue cards for it or whatever I'm deciding to do to revise for it. I revise for different things in different ways depending on what it is and depending how I think it's going to help my brain. So yeah, that's what I've been doing over the past few days to prep in these Easter holidays. Sort out exactly how much time I want to spend on each module. I've got trace evidence, professional practice and analytical chemistry coming up, so those are my biggest 3. However, I think the most help I'm going to need is on analytical chemistry, just because it's not my sort of thing. I struggle a lot and I find it quite difficult, so a lot of my time is going to be dedicated to chemistry and going through lots of the concepts that I'm unsure of. Monday through till Sunday, I will dedicate 6 hours a day, usually more at the weekends if I have time, but I will also have my evenings free or some sort of part of the day free. I quite like having a chilled morning and then working throughout the afternoon and into the evening, but for others, people are much more productive in the morning. So again, do whatever works for you, set yourself a goal and then stick to it. I just find if I've written something out, I will stick to it a lot more than if I just say, oh, I'll probably do this much today. If I have it all set out, I'll want to tick it off my checklist and I'm good to go. The second thing I've done this year to prepare for exam season is download this app. This sounds like such a sponsored video, but it really isn't. I actually love this app. It's called Hold, and I came across this brand. I'm actually hosting a competition now with them because I've been speaking to them a little bit and I actually really love like the whole concept. But as I said, this isn't in partnership with them at all. I just wanted to tell you guys about it because it's really helped me to stay focused whilst I've been studying. It basically helps you boost your productivity by giving you points and rewards for staying off your phone. My phone is my biggest distraction, and I'm sure it would go for most of you as well, that your phone distracts you a lot whilst you're trying to revise, study, focus on whatever it is you have to do. So usually I would give my phone to one of my family members, but now I have a bit more willpower and have this app called Hold, and it gives you discounts, freebies, bits and pieces like that that will help push you to staying off your phone so that you can get like free food and products, things like that. You'll see on the overlay like different bits and bobs you have to do, but yeah, the longer you stay off your phone, the better rewards you're going to get. Yeah, I don't know, I just thought that would be quite a cool thing to share with you guys. I think something that might help you stay focused and on track during exam season. I'm actually holding a competition with them soon on Instagram, so make sure you go and follow me over there. I'll leave my Instagram on the screen and down below so you guys can go check me out. But yeah, within the next few days I'm actually going to be giving away lots of vouchers, food shop vouchers for those of you that are probably uni students, and an extra £5 voucher here and there would really help you guys out. So yeah, there will actually be I think about 5 or 6 winners, so it's worth trying if you do fancy it anyway. But yeah, Hold is fab, and that's something that's helped boost my productivity this year and something that I've only recently discovered. A third thing I do to prepare for exam season is to tidy my room. I know this might sound so strange to some people, but I find having like a decluttered room, a space where it's super clean and chilled and comfortable, I just work so much better because I'm not stressing about having to tidy after my work or stressing about bits and pieces. I don't know, I just feel like a decluttered room equals a decluttered mind, and I can just focus on what's important, which is my studies. So I recommend tidying a room, seeing if it works for you, because it's definitely helped me out a lot. I know as soon as I go back to uni I'm gonna clean my entire room, clean my bathroom, just have a big clean up of everywhere, even downstairs, because I work downstairs most of the time. I just find I work so much better when I'm not all surrounded by lots of mess. Tip number 4 would be to get all your supplies well in advance before your exams. Get your clear pencil case, because that's what you'll need for your exams. Anything you need, whack it all in a pencil case with plenty of spares so that you don't stress about your pen running out or your pencil snapping. Just make sure you've got all of your supplies. For me, for revision, I love stocking up on revision cards and cue cards because they're the best way that I learn to revise. I will go through my mark scheme and write down all the relevant information onto cue cards, because then I've got less information to remember, but also all of the information that I will need to succeed in my exams. So yeah, flashcards are my way to go, but you might want like coloured paper, like coloured A4, A3 paper, if you're one of those people that love drawing posters and mind maps. I know a lot of my friends do that and it really works for them, but unfortunately it doesn't for me. I'm a cue card girl when it comes to exam season, but there are plenty of ways to revise. I always like looking at Quizlet and planning out days where I'm going to do little Quizlet quizzes to help me out. They're not really as helpful now for the subjects that I'm doing, but they were super helpful if you've been watching my vlogs for all of my bone stuff. I had a human identification module where I had to remember the bones and like how to age bones, recognise their ancestry and sex and stuff. So that sort of website was super helpful, like siding the bones, all the different parts of a bone and things like that. So Quizlet is something if you need to remember like specific words, terms, definitions, that's absolutely fab. They have like little tests there, they have matching cards where you match definitions to pictures or things like that. It's just great. So I would definitely recommend scheduling some of them into your revision timetable, because they're a little bit more fun, you know, than having to write things out. They're very interactive and I don't feel like I'm doing revision as such. So yeah, definitely plan out all your revision materials, supplies and things so that you're all ready to go and you're not stressing at the last minute. So another thing that's actually been helping me prepare for exam season, and I know it will when I go back to uni, is going to the gym. It gives me a wonderful break because I'm literally so focused on working my muscles or just being in the zone that my mind is completely free of revision. Sometimes I feel like words are spinning around in my head after I've had like a really long study day. So doing something that is going to free your mind of any stress or any overthinking is great. So I find the gym works great for me. Other activities could work for someone else better, like maybe watching your favorite film or TV programs, things like that. Yoga I know works for a lot of people, but exercise is definitely something that I never thought I would say, but has actually been working very well to calm me down and just chill me out. It's really good for my anxiety as well. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. Next thing I like to do for exam season is organise little study dates with either my friends from my course, my housemates, plan like a time or something where you're all going to be together. You can even discuss ideas or go through things together. It's nice to have a little sociable group where you can help each other out and ask questions and maybe give each other little quizzes and things like that. I just think it gets you going a little bit more. Surrounding yourself with people who are in a similar mindset to you is obviously a great thing to do as well. And yeah, I don't know, I just find that organising little study dates outside of the house also helps to clear your mind because you're in a different environment. I don't know, I just find that really helpful for me. I usually go to little coffee shops because I find them really relaxing and chilled and just very comfortable for me. So yeah, that's what I like to do for exam season preparation. I know this one sounds really stupid, but I've actually written down scheduled food times. And by that I mean like having meals at the same time every day, because it gets you into a nice routine and you obviously need good food to keep your brain going. I am a mess at uni, I'm not gonna lie. My food schedule is all out the window. Sometimes I don't even have lunch, sometimes I don't have dinner. I have food at really weird, strange times. So for exam season, I try and force myself to stick to a strict schedule. I'm not gonna say strict because I don't like being like forced, but for example, around 9 o'clock I would have breakfast, then around 12 o'clock I'll have lunch, and then around 5 o'clock I'll probably have dinner. And that's just a rough guideline, like it probably won't stick like that, but if I make sure I have those foods at them times, it also gives me a nice little break from revision. I am then like forced to revise up until that time and like stay focused. And I don't know, I just feel like having a very nutritious meals at good regular times will also help you be in a good mindset for your exams. So yeah, I know that sounds like a bit of an easy, stupid, weird one, but I definitely have found that that's helped for me in the past. Okay, so my final exam season preparation tip would probably be to do a lot more work earlier on than when it gets to the actual exams. I know a lot of people do cram revise and it works for them, but it's proven that it's not actually the best thing to do because it's like very short-term memory and sometimes it's not the best. Not overwork yourself, but if you work harder now, like weeks before your exam, you're going to retain the information a lot better because you're in a calmer mindset. You're going to have a lot more time to reread the material that you're writing, and you just have a lot more time to prepare. And I just find this is just so great for me, because then when it gets to exam season, when it gets to the actual exams, I'm feeling a little bit more drained and stressed and all over the place, but I will remember all of the information because I've been doing it for weeks and weeks. And if I've like made my revision cards 4 weeks early, that is absolutely amazing because I can literally just pick them up, read them like several times a day, and then photographic memory. I have photographic memory, so if I've drawn little diagrams or little arrows and stuff on my cue card, the more I look at them, the more I'll exactly remember where the information is, what card it's on, and what I'll exactly need to write when I come to a question in an exam that I might have been stumped on before. So yeah, I just find if you work harder now whilst you have plenty of time before your exams, you're going to be a lot better off and you're going to be a lot less stressed when you enter the exam hall. So I really hope this little exam preparation, exam season prep video has helped you guys out. Let me know what you do to help de-stress, or things that you do to help you succeed in your exams. I'd love to know. Comment down below if you do anything similar to me, or if you have any more advice, because I'd love to try out some new bits and pieces. Let me know if you also download the Hold app, because I absolutely love it and I think it's such a great thing. I wish I'd have known about it before, because I always was like, take my phone away from me to like my family or my friends and stuff. So yeah, it's been really good. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you did enjoy. Subscribe down below if you're new. Let me know what other university or exam content you want to see. I want to do a lot of real-time study with me, is to get you guys motivated, because I feel like it will really help. I will see you in my next video. Bye.